keeping pace with control of this race. Here comes a run from Davey Hazard. He blocks the 10. Not going to be enough. Ryan Pace is going to win at Talladega.
Curry trying to hold off Wilson. He's done a good job so far. Wilson, one last desperate attempt to the bottom. He won't get there. Nick Curry wins at Bristol.
Coming out turn number 2, coming down the back straightaway here. Looks like he's in a class of his own right now.
Merzlak, one final time, get around the 55, big time send.
He hits the wall, he hits it, he gets the lead, but can he hang on to it? Oh my goodness, he made it to the line!
Big push down the backstretch is going to give him a good run through the corners.
So a little bit
follow from the 1.
A little bit of contact there for second, but coming to the line, Toby Roberson's going to take home the checkered flag and victory here from the new Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Before I wrap things up here in this segment, your thoughts on the type of race we're going to see tonight? And I would have to agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to tonight's feature presentation of Race 18 of the HVRL Maverick Cup Series live from Watkins, Glen. We're so glad you're joining us here tonight from upstate New York. Hello and welcome. As always, my name is JoeTowNetwork, and making his return, prodigal son. He was here for our first broadcast. He's here for our whatever number broadcast this is. The one, the only, Mr. Alexander Gordon. Gordo, welcome back to the JTN booth, buddy.
Joe, thanks for having me tonight, man. Look, I've been watching this from the sidelines for a while now, and I enjoy these broadcasts. So, when the opportunity came up to actually get to be a part of broadcasting this series, I could not pass up the opportunity. So, thank you again for the invite. I look forward to a fun evening.
Maverick Night in America, always a fun time. We're going road course racing tonight, Gordo. We're going to stick you into the deep end here because this version of Watkins Glen, it's got some unique features about it. Obviously, it's Watkins Glen, but we have a fan favorite corner that we're not going to be running here tonight.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate for me because I do love Watkins Glen. They're skipping the bus stop tonight, and it's I understand why. It is a tricky, challenging corner that can cause a lot of calamity, but I think also too, with the bus stop being out, you now have a very high-speed straightaway into the not the chicane, but the carousel at the end of the straightaway. So I definitely think that's going to be a calamity corner this evening.
Calamity. Already see Christian Torres missing his mark. Mark Snyder is off the racetrack there in the bus stop. It's going to be tough. It's going to be different. I mean, the bus stop's still there, so I mean, if it was me, Gordo, I'd probably forget and all of a sudden hang a right. But
I think they should be required to run a Joker lap, but that's just me, It's gonna be an interesting evening tonight. It's still Watkins Glen, so you're still gonna have to hit your marks. I just think with the added twist of a very high-speed straightaway, I mean, these cars are probably gonna get up close to, 170, 180 miles an hour by the time they get down to the end of the straightaway, and you go from 180 down to about, let's say 90 or 100 for that corner. That's tricky,
I think you meant to say subtracted twist.
Well, yes, you're correct.
I gotta keep you humble here for your return.
You know what? I appreciate you, Joe. Somebody's gotta keep me in check these days,
Couple entries here tonight. Kiwi is back, 086.
Yep, see him in the race tonight. There's also got a couple new guys this evening. I heard is it Gerstner? JT
Yes.
Gerstner? He's a new entry this evening. I believe there's also another familiar face to the older NR community that'll be racing this evening as well. I won't say his name until it gets in the server, but we'll mention him later on.
Qualifying.
Ah, yes.
Looks to be going. Dylan
Yep,
Living
it's
Good
going on right now.
was in the server in the 80.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so Dylan Living Good didn't see him get in. Dylan Living Good. Some people may remember him from the older days of NR. He is a road course specialist from what I remember. It's been a handful of years, so it knocked the rust off. But you want to definitely get a nice clean lap in here at Watkins Glen. I mean, track position is definitely key. There are not very many, especially now that they took the bus stop out, there are very few passing opportunities on this track. So you want to get that clean air as soon as you can here at Watkins Glen.
This, of course, folks, is your AutoSim 2 race preview. Remember, AutoSim 2 now available on Steam for $9.99. You can go check it out. Again, AutoSim 2 now available on Steam for $9.99. Make your motorsports fantasies come true. It's AutoSim 2, text-based motorsports simulation game. Fully customizable. It's the best thing on the market. It's pretty much the only thing on the market for that. Again, check out AutoSim 2. Gordo was one of the early users of the original AutoSim.
Yes. I love it. It's a great product. It's been fun to see the advancements with it as well. So if you are a nerd like me that loves anything text-based simulation related, definitely get your hands on it. $9.99 is a criminally low price for this product. You're getting every one of your pennies worth if you buy this product.
Now, for the folks at home, I will forewarn you, we are having storms passing through our JTN studios here in Michigan, so you're gonna have to
warned. You're gonna have to pay the weatherman to like fix the weather there. Okay, I need you to not have bad weather, Joe.
Yeah, apparently.
No, it's weather's been crazy this year. I know we got a couple minutes before qualifying's over, but yeah, weather's been crazy all throughout the United States. Hope everybody is everybody stays safe with all these storms and hurricanes and stuff that are passing through the great states of America.
Yes.
Yeah, we just want to see everybody stay safe so they can enjoy these JTN broadcasts,
Yeah, that's the only reason we want you to be safe, though.
Yeah, that's it.
So if you're not tuning into JTN, we don't care.
Yeah.
So to Tristan, Ryan, Colby, Tate, Benjamin, and everyone else that's watching, those are just the only people that have commented so far in our chat tonight. So if you want us to care about your safety, make sure you comment.
Turn to the JTN, that's right. That's right.
The message is fully endorsed by us here.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, so I did do my due diligence as a great analyst here. I did check into the server for about 0.3 seconds. I saw that a fuel run is approximately 20 laps. So it's going to be an interesting evening. I believe this is how many laps are we racing tonight, Joe?
41 laps tonight around
41
this
laps.
Almost 2.5 mile road course.
So if they do it properly, they could make this on 2 stops. Or 1 stop, actually. I'm sorry. 1 stop.
I have a feeling that 20 number is one of those lying numbers.
Listen here, Joe. Nobody has ever lied about anything ever, okay? So I don't believe it until it happens. But it'll be interesting. I think fuel strategy will come into play tonight. We're hoping for some long green flag runs this evening. It's going to be interesting to see how everything plays out tonight, Joe.
Yes. Very interesting.
So
that was riveting conversational.
Look, man,
skills from me to you.
Look,
Gordo is pulling this booth
right now. You got to be hitting the home runs right now. Okay,
he is putting us on his back tonight.
No, I'm not doing. I'm holding my own because I love to talk. Okay, you know that I love talking.
You do love to talk.
This is going to be a fun evening.
You have the gift of gab.
I do. Dude. I have a motorboat of a mouth. Okay. So Joe, what is your personal? Do you enjoy road course racing? Are you a fan?
I'm not great at it, but I think it's fun to just drive around a road course by yourself.
Okay, Joe, I'm gonna need you to tell that thunder to quiet down behind you.
I was gonna say, did it come through there?
It picked up. Yeah, that was crazy.
It's great. Oh man, again, folks, we did a good job a couple weeks ago of getting through it. I think you guys only ended up missing a lap or two of our Bomb Squad race at Daytona. So, fingers crossed we don't have to do that again, but okay.
Tate Dorsey says 160 kilometers is 827 hamburgers.
That's impressive.
That sounds like a great meal. I'm not going to lie.
Where are the hamburgers from, though?
Yeah, that's true. Are we talking sliders from White Castle, or are we talking full-on burgers?
We're a couple big boys up here in the booth. We like big burgers, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The bigger the burger, the better.
Yeah, Matt, no bus stop tonight.
Yeah, no bus stop tonight. So if you're looking to catch the bus, you're going to have to do it somewhere else. Sorry.
The reasoning given by our track master, Keith Hughes, was last I checked, we drive race cars, not buses.
Yes, that is factual. I've heard that. Tate Dorsey, yeah, 61,038 alligators. That's all them gators, and you know they're ornery because they don't got that double oblongata, I think is what they said in Waterboy. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. What we got here? Local gas station burgers undefeated. Yeah, but I know many people that have been defeated by those burgers. So
I'm pretty sure Tristan's like Tristan. Where are you?
he's getting a local gas station burger as we speak. I feel like.
I feel like no, but like. So I try to do a good job of remembering. Like, folks will tell us where they're tuning in from time to time. So, like, some people I remember. Tristan's one of our very loyal. South Georgia.
South Georgia.
I don't know if I'm trusting that local gas station down there in South Georgia. Just saying.
I think you should pass on the gas station burger. Get the gas station sushi. Never lost.
Yes. Yep.
Never lost.
Never.
Yeah. It's the more green on it, the better.
Yep. That's just wasabi, right?
Yeah. So I want to go over the qualifying lineup. Looks like we had 10 drivers take times this evening. We got Zach Rogers with a blistering 1 minute 7 second lap and 5/10. We'll throw it in there. Then you got Keith Hughes qualifying second, Christian Torres rolling off third, Alex Moe rolling off fourth, Tom Musa fifth. Who is S? I'm sorry, S. Cruz. You're gonna have to fill me
Samuel
on.
Cruz in the 13.
Thank you. Yeah, 13 rolls off sixth. The 10 rolls off seventh. Kiwi rolling off 8th, Xavier Brown rolling off 9th, and then my old friend Dylan Livingood rolling off 10th.
Look at
and
that.
There looks like there are a handful of drivers that did not take time.
Folks, look at that. Aerial view of Watkins, Glen. Isn't that beautiful?
Gorgeous.
Look at all those pixels.
Who would have known the greenery was so blurry in New York? I'm going to tell you right now, you go to upstate New York right now.
This is exactly what it looks like.
Yep. The heat has melted the trees.
I saw this camera get set up, and I'm like, why do we have a camera up there? Now I know, because I was going to laugh at it.
Yeah. I want to know who, because we can't afford a blimp, can we?
Oh, we have a helicopter, but no, we don't. We can't afford a blimp.
We don't have a blimp?
We don't have a blimp.
That's
the worst part. Bristol has our intern. All right, we have an intern here. His name's Pumbaa.
Okay.
He's a little white. He's a Maltipoo.
Gotcha.
Maltipoo, whatever. Malibu. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he flies the helicopter, and it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. He does a great job.
Would not recommend going up there with him though.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All
right. Well.
Hang on 1 second here, Joe. I'm having some technical difficulties on my end.
That's okay.
And by technical difficulties, I mean I'm going deaf because I haven't opened NR in about 13 years. So all of my sound is blaring right now. So yeah, for the folks out there that don't own this game, when you first load into this game, prepare to go deaf.
Yes.
That's my word to the wise is make sure that you either don't have headphones on or have them turned way down.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not a game.
Sorry, this simulator.
Thank you.
This is a simulation of reality. I apologize.
Yes, Tristan, you should wear your Maverick Night shirt for a game.
Folks, here's what we need you to do. Go on JTN's website.
The merch store. We don't have a website.
Yeah,
we just have a merch store.
Okay, go to the merch store. Sorry, I was trying to plug the whole
you got
kit and caboodle. I'm new at this. Go to the merch store. Buy all the t-shirts. Just all of them. Just buy them all. Then we can get a better drone shot that won't make the trees look so blurry. I think that's how that works. Right?
I believe so.
Yeah. No, Tate, I'm actually playing NASCAR Heat Evolution. That's a real simulation. So we are winding down here. Looks like they got about 5 minutes left in practice as the cars get wound up here in happy hour.
So Gordo, how does it feel being back up in the booth? I know we're kind of having silly fun time. As you were wrong, we're going racing now.
Well, dang. All right.
Sorry
know?
to call you out like that, but
No, it's all good. So this is great. I'm excited. Like I said, I've been watching these broadcasts for the last handful of weeks, and I enjoy watching Maverick Night in America like everybody else should. And I'm just glad to be in the booth. Opportunity arose, and I took it. So here we are.
if you're not, if you're a true American, you watch Maverick Night in America. You don't watch the Coke series in high racing.
Yep, that's right.
You watch Maverick Night in America.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bold statement. I'm taking a hot take. This series right here has the opportunity to be the Coke series of NR. I'm calling it right now. We just need to get some more drivers in here. We got a great start. I think if we can get some more drivers in here, get the interest level up. Who's to say? You could have the next Denny Hamlin, the next Martin Truex in this series. I'm calling it right now. Looks like the field's
A bold
preparing to
claim
roll off here.
to start this broadcast.
It's not a bold claim. It's a realistic claim, Joe.
Field rolls off here. Tristan, I remember being so excited for NASCAR Inside Line on the Wii, but because I kept watching the video footage for the PS3 and Xbox 360 version. Boy, howdy, was I disappointed in the graphics. What race is next week? The link's up. I believe it's Texas next week.
Yes, it is Texas.
Austria-Waite's Memorial Race.
Earlier.
Yep.
As field rolls around. Joe, would you like me to go through the starting lineup again?
Let me see if I can go through it. Let's
Please
see.
do.
Zach Rogers lining up on pole in that number 9 car with Keith Hughes in the 82 to the outside with Keith Hughes with Keith Hughes. He is now a proper noun.
Yes.
Christian Torres and Alex Moe there on row number 2.
That's right.
Tom Musa and Samuel Cruz there in row number 3. Xavier Brown and Dylan Livingood in row 4. That's not right, is it?
No, that is incorrect. That would be the Kiwi and Xavier Brown in row 4.
His name isn't the Kiwi, right?
Oh, I'm calling him the Kiwi. I don't care. Sorry, the 086.
And then rounding out your top 10 tonight, the 22 of Benjamin Snyder and the 80 of Livingood.
Yeah.
Okay. There's 3 blank Chevy SS's in this race.
Yeah.
And I am going to...
What did I ask right before we went on the broadcast? I made sure that we had all the cars, and now we don't have all the cars. So
Well, we have all the cars. They're
looks like
just...
there was a bit of calamity there off of the carousel as we almost had a pacing incident, but luckily we avoided it.
That's good.
Yeah. Who's... Tell you what, I'm digging this 55 only because I used to run a car number 55 and it had a very similar font as the number. So holding a special place in my heart right now.
And Quentin Moore in that 55 always has a good looking...
I'm pulling for him tonight just because...
Are you allowed to do that?
I can do whatever I want.
Fair enough. Zach Rogers, hometown hero with control here for the start of this race in that number 9 Red Bull Audi. Looking for a win here tonight from Watkins. Glen. Field makes their way off the corner, and we're green. That was quick. We're underway here.
Very quick start as they fire off into turn 1. Looks like the 9's going to pull the outside. Gets a clean entry into 1. No trouble so far.
And my game crashed. Wonderful. I'm sorry, my sim crashed.
Well,
Radio style.
I'll keep talking for you. Here they come off 1. They make it through the S's here. Oh, no, the 55 into the wall. He has found the wall in the S's. Looks like he's going to keep going, though. They avoid massive troubles. They fire off down the straightaway. Remember, no bus stop, so they're going to fire off into carousel at about 180 miles an hour. And it looks like everybody's making it through the carousel so far. No problems. Got some dirt up in the S's here. Looks like there may have been a small incident, but no caution.
Oh, Quentin Moore.
Oh, no. See, commentator's jinx. I was talking about how good that car looked. And then he goes and wads it up, man. That's unfortunate. Hopefully he can get some of that damage repaired in pit road. Oh, we got one off. Dylan Livingood off in turn Turn 10. Looks like he's going to get it back rolling again. Look like it was a single car spin there.
Gerstner is stuck in the barriers.
Gerstner is on pit road. I believe
Well, he was stuck in the barrier.
Ah, yes. Well, no longer. He is not stuck in the barrier. He has got the car to pit road. We will continue. As they fire up through the S's one more time. Zach Rogers has a comfortable lead out front.
Apparently our
over
laps
Keith Hughes.
score has broken.
Don't worry, Joe. We are on lap 2.
We will try to fix that for you as we go. This race is already one of them.
It is one of the races of all time, let me tell you.
Go.
Joe, I think it's because you let me back in the booth. I brought some bad juju with me, and I apologize.
Apparently.
55 has made the pit road. Looks like they're going to try to service that car a little bit. I believe the 91 has retired for the evening, so...
Tate? So Tate is at fault for track design here tonight. I severely underestimated where the crash cars would end up when I added a sand trap. Whoops.
Hey, it happens, you know? Looks like the 22 of Ben Snyder has... Oh, no, he's still racing. Never mind. Apologies. I didn't see his car when I was doing a scroll through, so...
There he is. Tom Musa catching him.
Yep.
Wait. Is Ben coming to pit lane?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Why?
Maybe some issues with the tire, maybe flat spot of the tire. I know it is easy to lock up the brakes here at Watkins Glen. If you miss your braking point by just a little bit, you can destroy those tires.
I really wanted to see what that 22 had tonight. I hope it's not the end of his night.
He was talking to us earlier. He was excited about the evening, so it'd be unfortunate if something were to happen catastrophic to the car. As we look back up front, the 9 has a very comfortable lead. Looks like he's got about a, what'd you say, about a 2.5 second margin there?
Yeah, I'd call it that.
Yeah. Field race off into turn 1 again here. 9 very aggressive through turn 1 as he uses that runoff area. Joe, are you a fan of the extra runoff area Watkins Glen, or do you like the old pipe design? You love it? Okay.
Yeah, give him a... If it's paved, go use it, you know? Pave it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Manifest destiny, Gordo. Manifest destiny.
That's true. I'm old-fashioned. I love the old format of Watkins Glen when they had the grass and the sand trap there. Just felt like it made you have to be a better driver into turn 1 there.
I won't disagree with you, but...
Oh, looks like we may have had an incident off of turn 1. Let me just back this up real quick. No, I'm making things up. I saw tire smoke and then there was nothing going on. So maybe just a lockup of the brakes there. 13 goes way wide out of turn 10. He's going to have a very shallow entry in 11. And he'll give up the position to Alex Moe.
22 back on track.
27 looks like 27 is pulling over, letting the leaders go by, or at least the leader for now.
You get interesting going through the S's.
We're gonna hope for the best here, Joe.
He's going really slow.
Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, well, all right. They make it by him without it. So, okay, well, I spoke too soon. That could have went a lot worse, but they get out of there clean.
Hockey season's still a month away. That was a hip check.
That was a hip check. Tate, I appreciate somebody that likes the technical aspect of the track with the dirt and the grass off turn 1. I don't mind the runoff here though. Off the carousel, I'm a fan. But yeah, turn 1, I think they definitely need to go back to the old dirt with the sand trap.
Tristan, what kind of frogs are you studying about?
Ooh.
Maybe we can help you.
And are you dissecting them?
Are you like a biology major?
Ryan, I already tried to push for the Joker lap. They're not doing it. I'm sad. As the field follows by again here. Looks like the 35 is on pit road. Not sure if that was a strategy call, or maybe he had a tire go down or something. But he is rolling off pit road right now as we speak.
Forestry major. I'm sorry, Tristan. You've said that before.
Joe, I'm going to need you to get better at listening.
I've got to get better at remembering first.
That's fair. As we look back out front, Zach Rogers has opened up a substantial lead over the field right now. He is got at least a 2-corner lead over Keith Hughes right now, as the 4 runs a little wide off 10, heading to 11 there. Looks like that 13's got a little bit of speed. He's trying to run down the 4. He might have a lunge at him down here in 1. We'll see. No, he's not close enough. 13 did make a late charge in there, but he was not able to get back to the inside of 4. Oh, hang on to her. Good save by the 13 off the corner there. What did you say that feller's first name was again? I don't want to misname him again.
Who?
13. Cruz.
Samuel.
Samuel, thank you. Samuel Cruz. Yeah, there we go. Tate Dorsey got me. Thank God for, you know what? We need to get Joe out of the booth. We'll put Tate in the booth with me next week.
I've got like 20 different irons on the fire, Gordo. Come on.
As we are coming around here to start lap 8 as soon as he gets back to the start and finish line.
He's got a whole straightaway lead.
Yeah, it's not close.
No.
It is not close.
Battle for like 4th is fun.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great. Yeah, like I said, Samuel Cruz will make that run on the 4. Then you got a tight battle building up behind him with Ramos and Alex Moe there. This is gonna be a 4-way battle for 3rd here soon. That's fun. We like battles.
Mm-hmm.
35 coming off the pit road again. I don't know what's going
Oh,
on
Alex
with that car.
Moe! Almost missed the corner right into the back of the 5 car. You saw it there live.
I did not see it live, Joe. My racing simulation was on a different car. As the 086 will take a wide exit off of 1 here. They'll come down the not bus stop straightaway, just the long straightaway into the carousel.
You see it.
Oh, go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry. This is your broadcast.
You see picture high above Watkins Glen. Cars going around the trail. What a picturesque view tonight.
It is, man. Let me tell you. If you ever get a chance to go to New York, take in the greenery.
I think we should just leave it on that camera all night.
I think so. That's a great, all I need is that picture and just like the sounds of the ocean, and I'll be able to sleep easy tonight.
Folks, would like to remind you, we got more great racing action coming up here on JTN. Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series action heads to Kansas Thursday night, 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Then the Larry Gortson Memorial Race from Talladega Superspeedway on Friday at 9. And the Fast Renegade Cup Series is at Kansas Sunday at 9. Those races and much more right here live, only on JTN, presented by our friends at SchemeHaven.com.
Kansas has a fun racetrack. Another track that's gone over some transitions over the years. Oh, Benjamin Snyder with a scary moment there off the S's. Luckily, everybody's able to avoid them so far. Joe, are you a fan of the old Kansas or the rebanked Kansas?
They rebanked Kansas.
Well, I mean, when they reconfigured it a couple years ago,
I thought they kept everything. I didn't think they...
Did they?
Yeah, I thought they just repaved it.
Oh, Joe, I'm making things up, please.
No, I could be wrong. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I could be wrong.
Chat, let us know. Did they rebank Kansas, or am I just crazy?
Did they add progressive banking to Kansas?
I feel like they did, but I also feel like they didn't. So, as the battle for second starting to heat up, as Keith Hughes has gotten caught by the 4 here. 4 might take a lunge. Now he's going to think otherwise as they drive off into turn 1. Looks like Samuel Cruz has fallen back to 5th now, as Zach Rogers works the back of a lap car. Luckily, because they are not racing the bus stop, he did not have to deal with them going into the entry of the bus stop there, so that's always good. Joe, have you ever been to the great state of New York?
No.
That is unfortunate.
Is it?
I have been one time. Actually, no, that is a lie. I'm lying on this broadcast right now. Please don't yell at me. I've been multiple times. Oh, scary moment for the 4 there. I went to New York in the middle of winter. Pro tip, don't do that. It's very cold.
You live in that, like, really sweet spot where it doesn't get, like, too cold, but it gets cold.
Yeah, I live in that great New England state of Maryland.
I wasn't saying you lived in New England.
No, shout out to Colby Martin on that one.
Okay,
yeah,
well.
yeah, Colby Martin apparently owns a map that just has Arizona and then like everything's New England east of it. So, but anyways, yeah, no, it's I live in that sweet spot where it just goes. It's like seeing a state trooper on the interstate. It goes from 95 down to 50 in a heartbeat.
Oh, that's like here. That's why we're getting these storms that you heard earlier.
Yeah. I heard that. Well, I was gonna say they toned down the thunder, but it sounds like they're thundering again.
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate, Joe. I'm gonna need you to tell them to stop. Looks like Benjamin Snyder has gotten into the wall at some point. He has damage on the left side of the car there. That is unfortunate.
And a little bit of hood damage too.
Yeah.
The hood's kind of bowed up on that 22 car.
All right. Hopefully they'll be able to buff that out in the body shop.
You've exploded a tire,
Oh no. Looks like we've lost that motor.
buddy. You forgot the buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't have that spotter pack. Did you have the plate spotter pack?
I don't know. I never like switched it.
I was just kidding. Okay. Anyways,
Hey, you want to hear the sound of the joke going over my head?
Meow.
Whoosh.
Speaking of Maryland, I have Old Bay Goldfish. Yeah, so Old Bay is the greatest thing ever invented. I don't care what they say. Like somebody will claim like airplanes are the greatest thing ever invented. Nah, Old Bay. Old Bay is the greatest blend of like spices and saltiness that you'll ever have on anything. Joe, I'm sorry to hear that you're in Michigan because you don't have Old Bay there. If you ever get to experience Old Bay, I recommend you just dump it on anything you eat.
Just dump it on anything?
Yeah, anything. It could be a salad. It could be ice cream. I don't care. Just dump it on there. Have fun. Live
Okay.
a little.
What kind of ice cream?
Vanilla.
Oh.
You put it on any other kind of ice cream, you're a madman and possibly a serial killer.
Oh.
I'm just making claims. Stone Cold Steve Austin. That would be fun. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah. What?
You've exploded what? The 30 car Xavier Brown has actually exploded a tire.
He has.
Whoops.
It looks like there is a tire down in that car. What? So he's going to try to limp this car around. Hopefully not cause any issues as he locks it up going into the carousel.
Leader is quickly
Leader's
approaching.
catching up to him here, so hopefully he can tiptoe around.
I'm Zach Rogers. I'm waiting until we get to straightaway to make this. Never mind. I guess Zach Rogers doesn't care.
Yeah, Zach Rogers with a big set on him as he motors around the outside of the 30 there.
That's the technical term, right?
Yes, that's what every doctor in America would call it.
Doctorate or doctor?
Doctor, like Dr. Doolittle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Could he talk to the animals?
He could. He
Oh.
could. Yeah. It was
Can you
great. It
talk
was
to
great.
animals?
I've talked to one. They didn't talk back though.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you talked at, not with?
Yeah, I tried, and I'm not. It's not in my capabilities yet. But I'm working
Tristan,
on
can
it.
you talk to animals? He's forestry major.
Oh. I've talked to Keith before. He's in it. That's fair. That is fair. Yeah, I'm
Here's
talking
Keith
to.
in a second.
I'm talking to Joe, and he's an animal too. So,
Woof, woof.
bow wow, yip yip. So yeah, let's try to get back on the track of the race here. Zach Rogers leading by an entire country, I believe.
Yeah, I was going to say, Zach Rogers has a pretty a healthy lead.
Yeah, Christian
Kinda-
Torres just came off pit road, so he is a lap. Actually, looks like he's showing 2 laps behind. Am I reading that right? Or 1 lap? I think he's just 1 lap. Trying to figure out where in. So Keith
Oh,
Hughes
Zach
is
Rogers,
coming.
big moment. Oh, we got Mark and Ben Snyder. They're going to be side by side down to turn
Oh
1.
boy, this is not what you want to see as the leader. 2 cars going side by side into 1. Looks
They
like
figured it out.
yeah, Mark let it go. Ben goes deep into 1.
Oh boy.
Let's see how this pans out.
Oh
All
boy.
right. Ben gets out of the way. Good move by the 22 there.
Oh boy.
Wow, that was a big moment. All right. Well, luckily everybody gets out of there unscathed. I'm sure sure Christian Torres probably needs a change of underwear now.
Remember, folks, be a friend, tell a friend. Talk with us here on JTN. We appreciate you tuning in here tonight. Watkins, Glen, Maverick Cup Series.
Yeah, if you don't have anything to do on Tuesday nights, I have one thing you now have to do, and that's watch JTN on Tuesday nights.
At least leave us a like.
That, yes.
You know, if you haven't already hit the like button, what are you doing?
Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself. Santa Claus will not come visit you for Christmas if you don't. As it looks like the leader is peeling off on the pit road here.
Zach Rogers down pit lane for the first time here, coming to lap 16. So 2 stops tonight, Gordo. You were right.
Okay. Yep, 2 stops, even though I meant to say 1, so I was wrong, but I was right, so.
Isn't it fun how that works?
I do it often,
Yeah.
so. Let's see, anybody else going to peel on the pit road here? Oh, looks like Samuel Cruz has looped it out of turn 10. He will get it back rolling again. Oh, and behind him, Dylan Livingood loops it coming in turn 10.
And Livingood making his first start in about 4 years.
Yep. Is there oil down on the track? We don't know. 80 backs into the sand to get going.
Oh, now he has damage on the left side all of a sudden.
That is a questionable move if I've ever seen one, but he gets it get going again.
When you haven't done it in 4 years.
That's fair. He's going to get rolling again. Lets Keith Hughes go by. As looks like the majority of the field is hitting pit road now. Samuel Cruz on pit road. Mark Snyder on pit road. Oscar Ramos on pit road. Keith Hughes powers into turn 1. Looks like Zach Rogers is back on track, getting back up to speed now, coming out of the S's.
Zach Rogers really didn't have the gap close all that much with Keith Hughes.
No, he did not. I believe Keith Hughes still has to pit, so. I don't know. His last lap was 1:45, so maybe he did pit, and maybe we just missed it. Keith Hughes goes deep into the carousel, gets that wide arc to get that run off. Now, I, for one, think Zach Rogers. Zach Rogers coming back to pit road. Did he have a speeding penalty?
Oh, no.
Yep. Looks like he had a speeding penalty. So, this changes everything, Joe. Keith Hughes will motor off turn 11. I believe he will now be the leader as Zach Rogers comes in the service penalty.
Now, here's the thing. We still have half of this race, and Zach Rogers was able to gain a lot of time on Keith Hughes.
Yeah, so this race is far from over.
Yes.
Barring anything wild happening the rest of this race, he has definitely shown the pace to where he should be able to reclaim the lead at some point, but now the job just gets a little harder.
Looks like you have to follow pace speed all the way throughout that corner.
Yeah,
which is weird.
I'm going to tell you right now, pace speed just is a rule, but rules are meant to be broken, Joe, so, you know, I'd be speeding every time.
Mm-hmm. Is that what you tell the officer?
I do.
Oh.
I do. And then he puts me in these little shiny silver things and tell me I have the right to remain silent, so...
Well...
You know. But I have a
But you have the gift of gab.
I have a new bracelet in my collection, so there's that.
Oh?
Yeah.
Just
new
one?
idea, bus stop, but it's on pit road. That'd be interesting. I'm still waiting for this Joker lap where they try to take the boot as long as they can take it before the game decides to send them into the Shadow Realm.
I want whoever ends up winning this race, I want them to do that. Let's go on the boot.
Yeah, Das Boot.
Das Boot.
So Keith Hughes is now your leader. He has about, looks like a straightaway and a half. So Zach Rogers gonna have to put some work in here. As you know, again, he's shown the pace to be the fastest car this evening, but a penalty is a penalty. It penalizes the driver, Joe. Therefore, makes their job a little less easy. That is true. Allison brings up a great point. the speed trap goes all the way down to the exit of pit road, and the last quarter of pit road is completely downhill, so it is very easy. If you let off the brake for just a millisecond, they will catch you speeding. Joe, have you ever been caught speeding on pit road before?
Oh, plenty of times.
Oh, I wouldn't. A saint like you, I would never expect you to do that.
Hey, everyone makes mistakes, you know?
I'm still waiting to make my first, you know? Keith Hughes comes off turn 1, has a lap
Wait,
car.
wait, what?
What? Don't call me on my BS right now. We got to race the broadcast here, Joe, okay? Keith Hughes leading as he comes down the long straightaway heading into the carousel. Looks like Rogers ran his fastest lap of the race last lap. He ran a 1:07.7. That is almost 1.5 seconds quicker than a leader, so he is coming.
He's what?
He is arriving.
There we go.
Chad, if you're enjoying this race, let us know in the comments how much you're enjoying this wonderful evening at Watkins, Glen.
Make sure you give it a pause up.
Yep, pause up for Bristol. How's Bristol doing this evening? Is he being a good boy like usual?
He is, but it's pretty hot in the broadcast studio. So.
Oh, we missed
Mark
a
Snyder
spin.
around.
Yeah, Mark Snyder around.
Oh, and he's pulling right on track.
86. Oh, this is a big moment here. The 86 is going wide off one. Leader coming up behind him here. Let's see how he navigates it.
Here comes Keithy.
He makes the pass. All right, we did it. We got through okay. We're good, I think. Another side by side. This is interesting. Gonna be a drag race. This is about for the lead, right?
No, I wish.
Oh, it's not. Okay. Yeah, Keith Hughes gets by the lap car. So Zach Rogers is coming. Zach Rogers is now in the carousel. Keith Hughes just came out of the carousel. He gained another 2 6/10 on that last lap, I believe, if my math is correct, which it usually isn't, so don't trust me.
You're not good at math, are you?
I'm not. I am not. I let calculators and smarter people than me deal with the numbers. Let's see, at the line, Keith Hughes, 109.1. And, well, you can see it on the screen there. The 9 of Zach Rogers has caught him, 108.1. So, yeah, he was exactly 1 second faster that time. They are within a straightaway of each other now.
He's still like 10 seconds back.
Joe, I am trying to be optimistic here.
It's going to take at least 10 laps before he gets there. But he's going to get there.
Yeah. So the key right now for Zach is just to set the pace that he needs to set, let the race come to him, and have a clean pit stop.
Yeah, don't speed again, because then you're done.
Yep. he lost that half second. He has maxed out. He has I'm not going to say that because I don't think I can say that on TV, but yeah, he has accomplished his end goal too early.
I'm thinking here.
Now, Joe, what was your strategy on road course races? Would you try to go as hard as you could, or would you try to just set your own pace?
Set a pace.
Just let the race come to you? Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I was never good enough to just go all out, you know?
Well, I will tell you, I have very limited experience with winning NR races, but 2 of my very few wins that I do have come at road courses, one of which being right here at Watkins Glen.
Would you consider yourself a ringer?
I ring out towels, but I don't ring on road courses, if you know what I mean.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, I do. Now, I will say I do enjoy road course racing. It may be my favorite type of racing, but I would not claim to be very good at it.
What makes a good road course racer in your opinion?
Well, staying on the course is one.
Okay.
That's
a low bar to clear, though.
That's a good setup for a road course racer. But no, I think it's just patience. it's obviously remembering where your marks are. I mean, on a road course, you've got a lot of different braking zones, so, you know, being smooth on the brakes and, you know, just setting a pace and staying to that pace and not overdriving your stuff. Road courses are probably the easiest type of racetracks to overuse your stuff without having to. And so, yeah, if you're going to be a good road course racer, you need to set a tone, set a pace, and stay to that strategy.
And
as
don't,
we see,
don't speed on pit road.
And don't speed on pit road. Yeah, that's definitely top 3 things you don't want to do. Don't speed on pit road. As we're seeing Zach Rogers now playing catch up to Keith Hughes after he had a pit road penalty. But he has caught him. He is within about a half a straightaway now, maybe 3/4 of a straightaway.
Update on 3rd place, Oscar Ramos Jr. in the number 5, making his return.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's had a quiet race so far. Hasn't made any catastrophic mistakes that we've seen. So yeah, he's just kind of running his own race, and you know, hopefully if he keeps going like this, he'll have a good outcome. And shout out to Christian Torres sitting in 4th. Another one that is just running his race and setting a nice tone, nice pace for themselves.
How tough is that? You know, if you're Torres right now and you see the next car right in front of you, how tough is it to not start overdriving the car trying to catch him?
It takes every bit of your being to not overdrive the car to catch that person in front of you. You gotta think long game. Now you figure they just pitted about, what, 6-7 laps ago. They're gonna have to pit again in about another 9 laps. So right now you're focusing on the car out in front of you, but you're also focusing on what do you need to do to get to that next pit stop.
Keith Hughes lost a tire.
Oh no! Oh, and Oscar Ramos is going wide. We have a lot of calamity going on right now.
Keith Hughes has lost a tire. He is now fallen back to 4th. Oh no!
Torres, no! The 4 off the corner, hard in the wall.
Oh no!
Come back across the track. Oh, 10 car luckily misses him. Keith Hughes trying to limp it back to pit road. That's a very wide arc. And the leader has fallen out. The leader has had connection issues.
What?
Joe, what has just happened in the
Maverick Night in America, baby. All right, let's see what happens for the 82 first. Going down into turn 1, he's got the lead. Watch the tire just explode. There it goes.
That is unfortunate. Keith Hughes, the leader of this race, has a tire come apart on him. Oh, and that's the scariest part, to have a tire come apart too. You're barreling off into turn 1 there at the highest speed you're going to be at, and you lose a tire. I mean, that's got to be horrifying in the car.
Oscar Ramos sent it to try to get around the 82 into the carousel. That was dangerous. It's scary. Here's what happens with the 4 Torres.
Yeah, that was there was a lot going on there at the same time, Joe. Yeah, it looks like the 4 was just trying to get around
The 5.
the 5 and just lost it. Yeah, that's a lot of things happening all at once. So after a re-rack here, we have a new leader, Joe.
Who is it?
It'd be Oscar Ramos.
Yeah.
Oscar Ramos in the 5 is now leading this race. You could bet me $1 million to tell you who's in second, and I would probably be wrong. Oh, it is Samuel Cruz.
Yeah.
Has moved in the second.
The chat goes
So,
wild.
The chat will go insane here in a second as Samuel Cruz, the man whose name I forgot earlier, and I am so sorry. I'll put some respect on your name. Samuel Cruz is now running second. Oscar Ramos has just been handed an early Christmas gift, as this race has fallen into his lap. So if I'm him, I'm doing everything I can to keep all 4 tires on that pavement at all times. Because unless something catastrophic happens, and we just saw something catastrophic can happen at any time on this track, this race could very possibly be his.
I don't think they know what LOL means in chat.
It means lots of Legos, right?
That's what I thought.
Yeah. That's what I always use it for. I never get to use LOL because I don't have lots of Legos.
Oh, man.
They gotta add logos to the track though because they have to pay the. How do you think they pay the bills? Advertising is key. Money makes the world go round, right, Joe?
That's right.
Yeah. Speaking of money,
We're going to stay out of this one.
Ramos is money tonight because he's leading this race now after everything just happened.
Thomas is in third.
Yeah.
Keith Hughes fourth. Christian Torres, Alex Moe, Victor Correa, Xavier Brown. Ryan says you're too much, man.
I don't know. I'm just enough. I don't know what you're talking about. We got to be coming up on pit stops again here soon, right? Like, I feel like I'm not crazy for thinking that. Okay.
They pit around lap 15. I have to think Oscar Ramos is going to have to pit here pretty soon. Samuel Cruz losing time. I think the 13 would be wise to pit sooner rather than later.
13 looked like he was walking on eggshells that last series of corners, so he may have a tire coming apart. Not sure.
Let's not jinx him.
I'm sorry, chat. I didn't mean to say it. I'm sorry. Joe, when's the Sam Cruz T-shirt gonna come out? We gonna make any Sam Cruz T-shirts? Because I feel like the chat would just buy a million T-shirts.
We have Maverick Night in America T-shirts, and that's for all the drivers here.
That is true. Guys, go on JTM's.
We have hoodies
shop
too.
Right now, it's gonna get cold outside soon. Okay, winter is right around the corner. What better way to bundle up, sip you on a nice mug of hot cocoa with the JTN sweatshirt on.
You can get a Fake Racers podcast mug too.
You can do that too. Yeah.
With the new logo.
Yeah. I bet you, Joe. When are we gonna do Bristol plush dolls?
Oh man.
Dude, you'd sell them like crazy. You'd sell them.
I think you're underestimating how much interaction we get with the merch store.
Overestimating?
Overestimating.
No, clearly I'm underestimating because you got to have at least 50, 60 orders coming in a day, Joe. Right? It's hot. It's a hot commodity.
It's okay, Quentin.
These things are flying off the shelves. Guys, if you haven't gotten your JTN merch, get it now while the iron is hot.
While the printers can still print.
Yeah, because if you don't get it now, look, Joe's in the middle of storms right now, okay? He's going to need money to get a generator when his power goes out. Sorry, I just jinxed it. So, get to getting while the getting is good, as my great uncle once said, okay? Do it. Get the JTN merch.
Wow.
Buy it today.
Your great uncle was the first one to say that?
He was the first ever.
Wow.
Oh, Oscar Ramos,
No!
the leader's around. No!
Into the sand.
Where's Samuel Cruz?
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
Samuel Cruz to the lead.
Samuel Cruz is leading this race. The chat's going to go insane in a second as Samuel Cruz motors off of turn 11.
If you like that, make sure you drop a like on the video.
Oscar Ramos has pulled off on the track. I think his day might be done.
He got a toe. No.
He got a toe. Oh my gosh. What a heartbreaking turn of events for the 5-car of Oscar Ramos. He had a great run going, but Watkins Glen claims another victim, Joe.
All right, Samuel Cruz, now your leader.
Joe, are we having fun? This has been an entertaining race.
What was that?
I said this has been an entertaining race. This has had a little something for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Keith Hughes should now assume second place, I believe.
He does, yes. Keith Hughes is now in second. Now he is about a half a track away from the leader.
But he was quicker than the 13, and the 13 still has to make that last pit stop.
He does. He was and he does. You are correct. Now, let's also remember, too, Keith Hughes had to pit somewhat prematurely as the leader pulls on the pit road now. Watch that speed. Keep it on 3,500 in second. Keith Hughes did have to make that premature pit stop. So, what is his pit strategy looking like right now?
I think he'll still be okay.
Where's Larry Mack to run the numbers for us?
That's Ryan's job.
Ryan, get on the numbers. You're watching. I know you are. Figure it out. Do the math. 2, 4, 6, 8. I can add twos, but like a crazy person. So yeah, figure it out.
Here comes Keith Hughes in the 82. I think he's going to be able to take the lead here.
Yeah, he should get it because you figure with the 35-mile-an-hour pit road, even if the 13 blends out, he's still going to be
13 still in his
behind.
box.
Yeah, so Keith Hughes will assume the lead again.
Ooh, pie.
What up, Pie?
Ryan posted pie.
He did. Why's my chat? Joe, my
What?
chat's not refreshing.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds like a you problem.
It's a skill issue. Oh, there we go. We got pie. Here we go. We got pie, guys. We're back with it. All right.
What kind of pie?
Bro, I wish I had pie. What's your favorite kind of pie, Joe?
I asked you first.
All right. So depends on the season. I'm very basic. I love pumpkin pie around this time of year. But if I'm going for an all year round pie, key lime pie.
I'm a lemon meringue pie kind of guy.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a psychopath.
I
But that's
guess.
okay.
You
That's
should
okay.
use a key lime. What?
Key lime pie is delicious, Joe.
What's your favorite kind of pie? Tell us in chat.
Yeah. Drop us a comment in chat what your favorite kind of pie is. And no funny business, okay? We mean actual pie. So, don't do that.
See,
Yeah,
like
Ben,
Tristan already ruined our rule.
Yeah, that's true. It's okay.
I believe the 82 is clutching.
Yeah. Well, he's probably close on fuel. Remember, we did talk about the fuel window. We had about 15 to 17 laps. He did pit around, what was that, about lap 25 when he had a tire blow? So,
Right, so he's at 7. He has to go 17.
So he's probably right on the edge of that fuel window. Yeah, he definitely is clutching going into the carousel. I heard it.
You can see it.
Can you see the wind, Joe?
I can see the air.
That's crazy. You are something else.
I was crazy once.
Ben Snyder says pumpkin pie is his go-to. That's my dog right there. Thank you, Ben, for having good taste in pie.
Pumpkin pie is good,
It is.
but like
Cool
you
Whip
can
guy?
only. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love me some Cool Whip.
You know what's really good? You take the Cool Whip and you just put it in the freezer.
I thought you were going to say you just take the Cool Whip and just spray it in your mouth.
No, that's
Oh, that's whip. Wait.
that's whipped cream.
Yeah, that's whipped cream. Yeah, Cool Whip.
Cool.
Sorry. I got the Cool Whip and the whipped cream confused. 82 with a very late descent into turn 1 right there.
Matt, you're right. It is like a once a year. Like I'm only eating pumpkin pie around Thanksgiving, but it's
Did I not
always
just say
good.
pumpkin pie was a seasonal thing?
Yeah,
Like,
you did.
I'm not saying I'm a savage out here eating pumpkin pie in the middle of March. Like,
Are pumpkins even in season?
I don't know. You're my pumpkin though. But anyways,
You want
cherry
to?
pie. That's a sleeper pick right there. Cherry pie. I'm gonna tell you right now, especially them little individual cherry pies from Edmonds. You ever had those?
Like the Hostess ones?
Is it Hostess or Edmonds? Either way,
I think
it's probably the
they
same
probably
idea.
both make them. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Tate, you missed so much. We're talking about pie now. Yeah, cherry pie. Just like the song "She's My Cherry Pie," except in this case, the cherry pie is an actual cherry pie,
Whoa.
and I love cherry pie. What, Joe?
Wow.
Joe, how
Yeah.
many laps we got left in this race? There's like 7 or 8 to go, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
We're coming
You got
down to
your
the end of it.
Did you get your lap counter fixed?
Yeah, it's been fixed.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the broadcast now. It's fixed. All right, look, this is great. We're having a good time. Christian Torres is lapping about 3/10 quicker than the leader right now.
He's in second.
He is in second.
Daniel Cruz in the 13 is third.
Yep. No, Cruz is lapping faster than both of those two gentlemen in front of him.
Gentlemen.
Gentlemen.
Oh, Keith.
Huh?
Can't do
What?
that. You got 2 tires on the flat. Don't be the leader tonight. That's the moral of the story.
Yeah, it's a leader jinx. If we don't have no commentary jinx tonight, we have a leader jinx.
Can we just jinx the whole field? Make it even?
Have we not already done that?
I think everyone's going to have a great race tonight.
I think we already did that. I think we jinxed it just by having me in the booth.
You want to come back?
Yeah, duh. Does the Pope wear a funny hat?
I don't really think his hat's funny.
We've had a development.
Oh?
The 4 has disconnected from the race. It looks like he had a mechanical issue.
Like disconnected or dropped?
I believe disconnected is the word I'm going to use. I don't know what I have missed, but it seems he is no longer on the speedway. So after further review, the 4 missed the braking point into the carousel and knocked down a few tire barriers.
Oh. Yeah, let's
So unfortunate for Christian Torres, but fortunate for Samuel Cruz as Cruz Nation raises to its feet as he is now in second. Oscar Ramos looks like he had another issue on track in that he is no longer on track.
Who's even left?
The pace car.
Oh, cool.
Pace car's hung around. Brett Bodine, I think, is taking a nap in the pace car, but
You know who's had a No, you know what? Not gonna jinx him.
do it, dude. Now we've come this far. Go ahead.
You know who's had a really quiet night? And he's
Who's had a really quiet
he's
night,
running in
Joe?
third right now. It's Tom Musa in the 04.
Tom Musa, we have not said his name much at all tonight. As a matter of fact, I think the only time I said his name was when I was saying it in the qualifying order pre-race. So,
TMP Productions Ford.
look, and that's the key to these races. We talked about it. You set a pace, you run your race, and good things come to those who wait. This man has been riding around all night, hasn't done anything to crash traffic. He's run his race, and now he's looking at a top 3 finish. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I'm leaving Watkins Glen with a
Oh
podium
no,
finish,
there's one
we
pulling
got
out in
one.
front of them!
We need to stop talking about drivers, Joe.
Having Torrance in the 086.
Yeah, that doesn't look good. That looks terminal. Tom Musa just making clean laps right now, keeping it on track, keeping it green. Yeah. So let's focus back in on this battle for the lead for a second, because I got a question to ask you. If I'm Keith Hughes, how much am I sweating in that driver's seat right now? You know you're tight on fuel. You've got Samuel Cruz who pitted. It definitely has enough fuel to make it. Like, what do you do if you're Keith Hughes?
You just gotta keep running your laps. You can't worry about the car behind you. If he
That's
catches,
fair.
at this point, if he catches you, he catches you. You got oil all over your windshield
You
right
should probably
now.
worry about the car in front of him right now, because it is dropping a lot of smoke. Somebody needs to get on the radio to that 086 and tell him not to run the racing line with a busted up race car. My goodness gracious, Keith Hughes with a close moment off of the carousel.
Hashtag Maverick Night in America, everybody. Can't thank you enough for watching. Make sure if you haven't already, drop a like on the video and subscribe. Next week, truly special event from the Texas Motor Speedway. Autry Waits Memorial Race from Texas. Coverage kicks off 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Tune in again next Tuesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Texas, Autry Waits Memorial, 416.
And, memorial races, obviously, we always want to, pay respects to those that are no longer with us. So if you guys don't have anything else to do, definitely come out and support a great cause next week. Texas is a fun track to race, so hopefully we'll have a lot of entries for that race. So if you guys, like I said, if you either join us on the broadcast or come race, it's a good time. We're having a great time, and let's memorialize that special person, and let's have a good time next week in their memory. As Joe, we have a race on our hands now.
Kind of.
Joe, I'm gonna need you
What?
to lock in here.
I don't
okay?
lie to the fans at home.
I'm gonna need you to lock in here, Joe, because we now have only one straightaway between the leader and second place. Keith Hughes in full conservation mode, Samuel Cruz in all-out Q-lap mode. It's about to get good, folks. Buckle up your seatbelts. If you don't have a seatbelt, go buy one and buckle it in, because it's about to get crazy up in here.
Pull us up on your phone, go out to your car, buckle up, take a video of it.
That's right. Yeah, pull them belts tight one more time. as we got 3 laps to go here in the great state of New York.
What is New York? Like, what are they're the what state?
Chet.
The
tell
Empire
us.
State.
Empire State, yeah, because they got a building that's called that. That's right.
Yep. Figured it out.
Yep. Joe, you're so smart. I tell you.
Thanks.
I tell you what, Joe. As the 30 pulls
You're
over,
making me
let's leave it
blush.
by. Well, you know, you're just such a sweetheart. So I just gotta treat you like the fine wine that you are.
All right, that was a little weird.
Samuel Cruz is booking it into the carousel. Does he have enough time to get there, Joe?
New York's the Sunflower State. Tatooine's the Empire State.
Ah, that's true.
Thanks,
When does the
State.
Empire strike back, though? That's what I want to know.
So Samuel can get to the back of the 82, maybe then.
That's facts. Facts. Because we know the Cruz Empire is strong in the chat tonight. They want to see Samuel Cruz bring it home. I just want to see a fun finish. So
2 to go.
Here we go. 2 to go. Got some lap traffic to deal with here. Looks like the 30 is going to let Cruz by, maybe? No, he drove him pretty hard in the 1 there. Now he lets him by. Okay.
Oh,
Ben Snyder confirming New York is the Empire State. Thank you, sir. Samuel Cruz ran a 110 that last lap. Keith Hughes back to cracking the whip. He also ran a 110 that last lap. So the margin has kind of stabilized for now.
is it bad if I'm rooting for Keith to run out of fuel going into turn 6?
That's crazy. That is insane, Joe. You are a professional broadcaster. Calm down over there.
That would be exciting, though.
It would. It would be.
You have to
great
go
for
through the
viewers.
final 2 corners without gas.
We have 17 viewers right now, Joe. I think all of them are pulling for an exciting finish here
I think so too, because we're
in
coming
the great state of New York.
We're coming off the final corner. Keith Hughes is your race leader. He blew a tire. He got the lead back after unfortunate circumstances for a lot of other drivers. Hughes takes the white flag. 1 lap to go here from Watkins Glen.
Joe, do we still have sponsors to plug for the 1 lap to go thing, or are we not doing that anymore?
We don't.
Dang, okay.
You wanna
I'm gonna plug a sponsor. I'm gonna plug the JTN merch shop. With 1 to go, as soon as this race is over, go on JTN's merch shop, get all the JTN merch. It's flying off the shelves. Get it while the iron's hot.
You're such a good salesman.
Dude, it's literally my job.
I
get
know.
it. We fire down the long straightaway one more time. Remember, they are not doing the bus stop tonight. I know you've had 41 chances to see them not do it, but I got to remind you anyways.
I hope. You know what would have been really funny?
Last lap, they have to run a bus stop?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. Why did we not do that? Anyways,
3.
Joe, go ahead and call him home.
Into corner number 6, Keith Hughes goes. He is heavy on the clutch. A healthy lead. Back to 2nd place, Samuel Cruz. Off of the final corner in front of a sold-out house. It's going to be the 82 Honda of Keith Hughes taking home the checkered flag tonight here from Watkins Glen.
He did it. Great job. Samuel Cruz is going to bring it home in 2nd. Great run from him tonight. And we'll wait for the rest of the field to follow around. Looks like Tom Moose is probably going to end up holding on to 3rd. Impressed by the job of Keith Hughes. He had adversity hit him with the pop tire going into 1. You know, you got to figure he probably thought his race was over. And then the man just stayed with it, had a lot of things fall in his favor, and he ends up getting the W here tonight, Watkins Glen. Congratulations to Keith Hughes in that 82.
And Tom Musso, a whole almost minute later, he comes across the line 3rd.
Yeah, I was timing out on my sand dial there, so.
Samuel Cruz giving Keith a little bump. Come on, use the bus stop. There we go. Oh, they ain't used the bus stop.
Nobody wants to do the bus stop tonight, man. That's crazy. 30 of Xavier Brown looks like he had a bit of an issue down in turn 1 there, but he gets it rolling again, so he'll try to finish the race.
I think he already finished the race.
Okay.
I think everyone's done now.
Not
Mike
sure
Carroll
who's on
just came across
cooldown
the line.
Yeah, not sure on who's on cooldown and who's still out there, but
Are you cooling down?
I am burning up right now because I've had my
Burning
fan
up.
off this entire time for the sake of this broadcast, and I literally
That's the
Dude,
sacrifice we
I could
appreciate.
feel a child's pool right now with the amount of sweat dripping off of me right now. So
Thank you for that image.
you're welcome.
So Keith Hughes wins here tonight from Watkins Glen. He's going to bring it around. We'll see if he has enough fuel to burn it down.
I'm gonna give a quick shout out because you know what I think a lot of people give this league a bunch of crap for how they drive. Tonight was a good race. There was a lot of clean passing, a lot of things that happened with the lap cars that could have went sideways quick. It did not. I think they handled the track pretty well. So all in all, I think this is a really well executed race tonight. It was definitely a lot of fun up here in the broadcast booth to watch.
Post-race results upcoming here on your screens. Roberto, that was a very nice way to wrap up the race tonight.
Hey man, got to put a bow on it, like a nice Christmas gift.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and start with our interviews, though, by grabbing our race winner, bringing him into the booth. He is the driver of the number 82 Mountain Ops Honda. Keith Hughes. Keith, you got a copy?
Got you loud and clear.
Another win to add to the resume here in the 2023 Maverick Cup Series. How good does it feel to win at the Glen?
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. I mean, I blew both my front tires there with 16, 17 to go going in turn one. So I didn't think I had much of a shot after that. But we rallied back to it, though. Had to save a lot of fuel there the last few laps, though.
How did you manage to blow both front tires?
Skill issue.
Okay.
As Tate would say, I have crooked hands and no talent.
Oh.
Keith, I got a question. A long-time listener, first-time caller. You ran an impressive race tonight. I think you had the tenacity of a champion tonight. I mean, what's going through your mind there? You had the tire issue. You come down pit road. You come back out. A lot of things happen in a very short amount of time. You get the lead handed back to you, and then you got to go into fuel conservation mode. Talk me through how you accomplished all that this evening.
Well, I was watching, I think it was the 05, I think, was catching me. He was about 7 seconds behind.
Right.
And I was trying to keep him there and also save fuel. And I was trying to figure out where I could save the best. And I figured going in the carousel after a while, that was my best opportunity to save. So I just kept trying there and other places. And my fuel light came on coming out of the carousel on the last lap too. Even though I was saving like crazy, it still came on.
That's crazy. You did a great job this evening, man. Congrats on the win.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, Keith, before we let you go, you're obviously a pro at this point, at this part of the interview. You got some great partners on the car. I know you got someone to shout out and someone to diss a little bit. The floor is yours. You know what to do.
Yeah, I'll take the opportunity. Tate didn't show up, and because he's scared of what's going to happen to him when he shows up on the track with me. And then shout out to Monday Thunder. We're starting our season pretty soon, next week actually, and get that going. That's a lot of fun. Mountain Ops speed on the car, Honda getting it done, even though, again, the driver has skill issue. The car came through. Had no damage. Very tough car.
Well, Keith, again, congratulations on the victory here tonight. You get through the adversity like a true champion would. Congratulations again on the win. Can't thank you enough for taking the time to talk with us, and as always, a pleasure getting that opportunity.
No problem. I'm sorry you got to talk to Samuel now, but...
Keith Hughes, the always humble driver of the number 82, your race winner here tonight. Thanks, Keith. I don't think he liked my comment. He didn't answer, Gordo, did he?
No, he did not. It's okay. Look, there's a lot of things I didn't want to answer to when you said tonight, too. But, I chucked through it because I'm a professional, Joe. Okay?
Exactly. Let's go ahead and bring in Samuel Cruz. He's the driver of the number 13. He had the most vocal fan base in our chat tonight. Samuel, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, second place finish here tonight. How good does that feel?
It feels pretty good, I definitely felt like I'm pure pace. I was maybe a little slower than some of the other guys, but just ran the race clean, I guess.
How?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Gordo.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Joe. But
No, Gordo, listen.
Oh, my gosh.
Gordo, you don't
Look.
understand. Samuel, I'm sorry. We're like hijacking your interview here, but I'm not used to my broadcast partner wanting to actually ask questions. So, Gordo, go
We've
for
been
it.
very dysfunctional in the booth all night. If you go back and watch it, you'll understand. Samuel, listen, I am new to this league. I got your name wrong earlier in the night, so I apologize if you go back and watch it. But look, the crowd's been going wild for you all night. Second place at Watkins, Glen. How did you pull it off? I know you just mentioned you ran a clean race. Did you have any game plan going into the night as far as pit strategies, racing strategies? Like, what was going through your mind all night?
Actually, I didn't have one coming in. I
Okay.
actually did not know how much gas my car held until 5 laps before it ran out. So, just planned after the first stint.
Yeah.
Figured I would go long or go short, depending on what people in front of me did. And people in front of me went short, so I went long.
Lo and behold, it worked out for you tonight. Hey, great run. Like I said, the fan base was going crazy for you in chat. So congratulations. Congratulations on the second place run. I'll be honest, we were all rooting for you in the booth to catch Keith and make it an interesting finish there. I know you were driving your heart out. So, but no, congratulations on second place. Well deserved.
Thank you.
Well,
Samuel, before we let you go, want to give you the opportunity. You got some great partners on the car. I think you know what to do, right? You're a pro at this.
Yeah, this is the second or third time at this point.
Heck so, yeah, you got this. Floor's yours.
I'd like to thank Haas. I think I was in the Haas car today, Milwaukee Tools, Santa Fe Brewing Company, and yeah, that goes for people on the cars. And also wanted to shout out Mont too. We're starting up here next week. That'll be very exciting. Can't wait to turn Keith in the first race. That will be pretty fun.
He was trash talking you up here after his interview. I'm just giving you a forewarning. He might smile to your face, but he's stabbing knives in your back. You know,
friendly rivalry is never a bad thing. Okay.
It's okay because my front bumper will smile into his rear bumper, so
yes!
it'll work out.
Yes, that's what we love to hear.
Fanning the flames of rivalries here. Samuel, again, congratulations on the second place run here tonight. It's a pleasure, again, getting the opportunity to talk with you, and again, can't thank you enough for your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Samuel Cruz, driver of the number 13, your second place finisher here tonight. Let's go ahead and finally bring in our third place finisher. He's the driver of the number 04 Ford, Tom Musa. Tom, you got a copy.
Hey, Joe, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing? Third place run. It was a rather quiet night for you in this 04 team.
Except for the warm-up lap or formation lap when my computer crashed.
Throw it out. Wait, that was before the race. That doesn't count, right?
Exactly. So I get the lap back and just cruise around and wait for everybody else to crash.
How hard was it, to kind of have to, from the onset of the race, you're behind the 8 ball, right? You're way back there compared to everyone else. How difficult is it to kind of keep the mentality of, okay, I'm going to run all these laps. I'm going to try to get the best finish I can and power through that race despite the, obviously, I wanted to say early setback, but it's even earlier than early.
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, I just ran my race. I didn't overshoot. I overshot the carousel once. Lucky I was able to stay out of the tires, but yeah, I just ran my race and was in 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, and then people were blowing out tires and moving up. And when I was in 4th and then got up to 3rd, I was surprised. I was shocked, actually.
Yeah, Tom, I was interested to watch your race tonight. I feel bad. The one time I spotlighted you, you almost got ran into by a car. So that seemed to be par for the course for the broadcast on our part. But yeah, I'm curious to hear because it's easy, like Joe was saying, it's easy to kind of get disheartened early on when you have some issues, and then you just kind of set your sights on the rest of the race. Was there any sort of preparation that went into this that set your strategy up, or did you just kind of go with the punches as you went along?
I did a lot of laps during the week, but then the setup changed a lot. They changed the gearing, which was actually better, so it wasn't revving out on the backstretch.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, you got to get in a rhythm. And once you get in that rhythm, don't screw it up and don't overshoot the turns. And it was real easy to lock the front brakes up. And once you did that, they went yellow and you were really in big trouble then.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of tire issues tonight. Well, you ran a really clean race tonight. Well-deserved third place finish, sir. Congrats.
Thank you.
Well, and Tom, before we let you go, I want to give the opportunity. You've been up here plenty of times. You got some great stuff going on over with TMP. You got some great partners on the car as well. I want to give you the opportunity. The floor is yours. You know what to do.
Thanks. I'd like to thank TM Productions. Sorry you missed Roger tonight. Yeah, our league starts October 25th. So if anybody's looking for a league to run on Wednesdays, fixed setup, check our website out, and we can get you signed up and get going. It's 24-week series, 24-week season, 3 different series, so 8 races in each series. So should be fun.
Always a fun time, folks. Remember, you can catch up on the action from last year and the year before right here on JTN as well. How you feel? Feeling okay about the Packers? I gotta ask if it's football season.
We'll see after Sunday. I mean,
Okay.
they got prime time, so we'll find out.
Okay, fair enough. But Tom, again, congratulations on the podium finish here tonight. Best of luck Sunday, although I don't like your football team, but I'll still wish you luck.
That's all right. We got a bar here that if the Jets lose, it's free drinks for the house.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. But Tom, again, can't thank you enough for your time here tonight. Always a pleasure to get to talk with you.
Thanks, guys.
Tom
Thanks,
Bosa,
Tom.
driver the number 04 Ford, your third place finisher here tonight. Gordo, you already wrapped up this coverage so elegantly. Elegantly? That's it.
Elegantly. That's okay.
You know, I'm an engineer, not a wordsmith. But anything else before we get off the airwaves here tonight?
No, I think we kind of went over it. I mean, everybody, the way the race played out was definitely interesting. It was chaotic, but it was also a lot of fun to see some strategy come into play at the end there. And again, a great shout out to the drivers of Maverick handling a tricky course tonight. Had a couple issues here and there, but all in all, I think everybody did a great job keeping their cars as clean as possible and just really putting on an entertaining show for the fans.
Remember, folks, if you want to get in on the action, you can check out the Maverick Cup Series Facebook group. It's linked in the video description below. Sign up, get racing with us. Always open invites, fixed setups here on Tuesday night. Every single race is broadcast live right here on JTN. Remember to make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to us here on the JoeTowNetwork. It does so much to help support us. You can also check out our newest video breaking down the Alex Bowman and Daniel Suarez incident from the Southern 500. Go give that a watch here before you go to bed. Click the like button over there. It does do so much to help support us here on JTN. I can't emphasize it enough. What hitting the like button, what making sure you're subscribed, what all that stuff does for us here on JTN. Again, cannot thank you enough for your support. Remember, the next time we're live is going to be Thursday night. Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series action from Kansas will be live 1 week from tonight from Texas for the next round of the Maverick Cup Series. And for all of us here at JTN, for Bristol, our producer, for my colleague, Alexander Gordon, I've been Joe Towansky. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time live right here on JTN. So long for now, folks. Yeah, and they're going to be 3 wide coming to the checker. Never mind, they're going to be... Oh! Turn 4 into the trial, Whitehill and through the grass. It's going to be Noah Joyce winning his first career race in the Red Bull Cup Series.
Off the ride and a wreckage behind him. Good cars flying everywhere. Cars upside down, it doesn't matter. Noah Joyce has done it. He's won at Daytona in the 3 car.
Behind, they're going to be side by side again. Contact there between Sinner and Gordo for
Oh, the contact! Oakley into the wall. That's going to be Jack Healy coming to the line.
Jack Healy